And now it is my absolute pleasure to welcome our guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Joseph Chen, JP, Undersecretary for Financial Services and the Treasury Government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, to deliver his opening remark. Let's give a big round of applause for Joseph.
Rocky, Professor Poon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great pleasure to join you at the Cyberport Venture Capital Forum Web 3.0 Innovation Expo 2025. And first of all, I would like to thank Cyberport for hosting this expo. As we gather here in Cyberport, the vibrant heart of Hong Kong's digital ecosystem, I'm reminded of the extraordinary journey we have embarked upon. A journey where innovation meets regulation, and where the promise of Web3 technologies is transforming not just our financial landscape, but the very fabric of our economy and society. Today's event is more than a forum. It is a catalyst for the next wave of blockchain-enabled innovation and digital asset adoption. The Policy Statement 2.0 on the development of digital assets in Hong Kong, issued by FSTB in June this year, underscores our commitment. This builds upon the foundational measures from our initial statement in October 2022, reinforcing Hong Kong's dedication to responsible innovation in the digital asset field. Policy Statement 2.0 outlines a clear roadmap for fostering a trusted ecosystem with enhanced regulatory clarity, support for emerging technologies, and incentives to attract global talents and capital. One of the shining examples of this commitment is the Blockchain and Digital Asset Pilot Subsidy Scheme, launched by Cyberport as announced in the policy statement. This scheme is designed to accelerate the practical adoption of blockchain and Web3 technologies across industries by funding exemplary, high-impact applications that serve as benchmarks for future use cases. Beyond financial support, Cyberport provides assistance and coordination with stakeholders to ensure effective implementation. The scheme encourages partnerships between technology companies and qualified project sponsors from various sectors, allowing for real-world testing and validation within our comprehensive regulatory regime. This ensures alignment with the highest standards for investors and consumer protection. A total of 9 projects have been selected for subsidies, covering diverse and promising use cases: real-world asset tokenization, decentralized identity and rights management, payment and stablecoin solutions, and security and risk management. These pilots are not abstract experiments. They are accelerating tangible applications across tokenized asset payments, RegTech, and the creator economy. These successes align perfectly with our broader efforts in digital assets. We are transitioning from experimentation to mainstream adoption through a robust licensing regime for exchanges, dealing service, custodians, and stablecoin issuers. This framework creates a trusted environment for tokenized products. The government's tokenized bond issuance over the past 2 years, and us being the first government in the world that issued tokenized government green bond, is a prime example. It demonstrated the full life cycle of a bond on-chain, uniting issuers, underwriting banks, custodians, and agents on a single platform with shared records. Atomic settlement enabled delivery versus payment exchanges of securities and cash tokens, slashing the settlement cycle from the traditional T+5 to T+1. These advancements are amplified by Hong Kong's formidable strength in asset and wealth management business. According to the latest annual survey by the SFC, our asset under management, AUM, grew by a robust 13% year-on-year to about $4.5 trillion at the end of 2024. That is 11 times of our GDP. This demonstrates Hong Kong's status as Asia's primary asset and wealth management hub for international investors. To further bolster this ecosystem, we're enhancing our tax framework to support fintech and digital assets. Hong Kong remains committed to aligning with leading international standards on digital assets, including the International Organization of Securities Commissions (IOSCO) policy recommendations for crypto and digital asset markets, the Financial Stability Board's global regulatory framework for crypto asset activities, the Basel Committee's prudential treatment of crypto asset exposures, and the OECD's crypto asset reporting framework to enhance tax transparency. To further strengthen our competitive edge, the government will introduce legislative proposals to extend existing profit tax concessions currently available to eligible funds and family-owned investment holding vehicles to include qualifying transactions involving specified digital assets. This targeted tax enhancement will attract more global capital, deepen market liquidity, and reinforce our position as a trusted and future-ready digital asset hub. Ladies and gentlemen, while Hong Kong ranks number 3 in the world and number 1 in Asia in the Global Financial Center Index, under which Hong Kong ranks number 1 in the world in terms of fintech offerings, most global financial institutions have established their Asia headquarters or the largest regional presence here in Hong Kong. Thus, fintech companies, Web3 companies here can enjoy tremendous access to potential investors, potential customers, and potential business partners, making us, Hong Kong, the ideal place for Web3 companies to start up and scale up. Under the Policy Statement 2.0, we are encouraging collaborations between solution providers, established players, academias, and young talents to tackle real-world pain points. From tokenized assets to programmable payments, these partnerships are fostering innovations that enhance competitiveness and build trust. I encourage all of you to engage deeply, forge new connections, and drive the next wave of Web3 innovations. Together, let's make Hong Kong the undisputed leader in digital assets and blockchain. Thank you.